Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you about 10 common mistakes by new drivers. These are 10 mistakes that new drivers often make. Now let's get right to it. I'll be going over each of them individually. I'll tell you what the mistake is, and then I'll briefly explain a little bit more detail with regards to the mistake and how to avoid making it. Now, mistake number one is speeding. Now, you see, before you get your license, when you're riding a bike, when you're walking, you can only reach a certain speed, but the moment that you get your license and you can drive a car, you can go much faster than you can when you're walking or running or riding a bike or anything of that sort. So with that being said, when new drivers first get their license, they realize this potential for speed, and they oftentimes will speed. They'll drive too fast. Now, my piece of advice is just understand the risk that is associated with speeding. And if you understand that risk, then you'll automatically start to slow down. If the speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour, then drive 50 kilometers an hour maximum, okay? Don't speed. It's as simple as that. So mistake number one is speeding. Mistake number two is distractions, okay? Many new drivers think that they are, that they can be distracted and drive safely, and that's simply not the case. So with that being said, instead of getting distracted, focus on driving and only driving, okay? If someone has to ask you a question in the car and you can't focus on driving, then pull over and answer their question and then get back onto the road. If you can't change a radio station at the same time as driving while remaining focused, then pull over, change your radio station, and get back on the road. So do whatever you have to do to make sure that you are not getting distracted while you're driving. Just pull over, do what you have to do, and then start driving again to avoid getting distracted. Mistake number three is following too closely. Now, I see this happening all the time on the road. You see a new driver and they're following really closely to the car in front of them, and all that you're thinking is, if that car in front of them mashes on their brakes or slams their brakes, that new driver has a high likelihood of getting into an accident. So with that being said, don't follow too closely. Keep the proper following distance for the weather conditions that you're in. Now, the proper following distance, depending on the speed that you're driving, will be a certain number of seconds in dry conditions. But if it's snowing or if it's raining, you have to increase that following distance. So the following distance should be associated with the weather conditions that you're in. Okay? The fourth mistake that new drivers make is not wearing a seatbelt. Now, it's so simple. To put on a seatbelt is so easy, and it literally decreases the likelihood of bad things happening to you if you get into an accident. So with that being said, you're literally getting like a huge reward of decreasing the likelihood of anything significantly bad happening to you in the unfortunate event of an accident. And all that you have to do is take like a second to put on your seatbelt, okay? It doesn't matter if it's uncomfortable for you. It doesn't matter if you don't like wearing it. You know what I have to say? Honestly, suck it up and put on a seatbelt. That's all that I have to say about that. Just wear your seatbelt. It's that simple, okay? Don't worry about all of the other, it's uncomfortable, I don't like wearing one. Too bad. Just wear a seatbelt, okay? It's that simple, okay? Mistake number 5 is not using turn signals. Now, this is similar to wearing a seatbelt in the sense that it's so easy to use your turn signals, and they will create such a good environment for yourself as a driver and for other drivers. You are moving a heavy vehicle at high speeds, okay? Like, even if you're going 50 kilometers an hour, that's still a fast speed for moving this vehicle that weighs several thousand pounds. So with that being said, just use your turn signals. Okay, let everybody else on the road know that you are moving your car in a different direction. And even if you're the only one on the road, still use your turn signals anyways, because number one, you don't know if you didn't notice someone else on the road, and number two, it's just a habit. You're building a habit. Mistake number 6 is driving while tired. Now, this is oftentimes the case with younger new drivers, like teen new drivers, because they get tired because they're out late doing, stuff that teens do, and they're out with their friends and they're tired and they want to drive home, and they don't want to call their parents to say, I'm too tired to drive home, because they're afraid of the potential consequences with that. So with that being said, they're afraid of getting grounded or losing the car for a week or anything like that. With that being said, driving while tired is super dangerous, okay? If you're tired, pull over, take a nap. Pull over, shut your car off, take a nap, or just have someone else drive you home, or call your parents, or call anyone to drive the car home or pick you up. Don't drive while tired. It's very, very dangerous, okay? Mistake number 7 is not broadening their focus. So sometimes new drivers are so focused that they only focus on the road ahead of them, and they're not looking around them at the other, things in the peripheral vision. And sometimes looking at the things in the peripheral vision of the driver will greatly help them drive safely with their commute. So with that being said, it's one thing to not be distracted and to focus on driving, but you should be focusing mainly on the road ahead of you, but also check around you, constantly check your mirrors, do everything that you need to do to make sure that you are driving safely, okay? Mistake number 8 is taking risks. Now this sort of goes hand in hand with almost all of the things that I spoke about in this video, but new drivers have a tendency to take risks because they haven't been put in a scary situation where they almost get into an accident. So they take risks because they haven't been exposed to that near accident experience, okay? So before you get exposed to a near accident, before you have an almost accident, stop taking risks, okay? Stop taking risks before you get sort of scared because you almost got into an accident. Okay, that's my piece of advice for that. Mistake number 9 is improper vehicle maintenance, okay? Now, let's see how we put this. Some people don't even do an oil change. They don't even know. They get a car, they get their license, they get a car, and they don't even know that they have to do an oil change. They don't even know that when they hear a sound coming from the exhaust system that it's maybe not good, that they should get it checked out. They don't know that if their tires are low, they should inflate them because they don't know the consequences that are associated with underinflated tires or even overinflated tires. My piece of advice would be that if you're a new driver or if you know a new driver, to tell them to just look through the manual of the car and do some research with regards to general car maintenance, because it's a really important thing to maintain a car properly if you want it to last a long time, or even if you want it to have just a regular lifespan, you have to maintain it properly, okay? And last but not least, mistake number 10 is not setting up the driver features properly. So sometimes new drivers will be driving their parents' car and they get into the car and they'll just start driving it. They won't check the mirrors, they won't check the steering wheel placement, the seat distance from the pedals. They'll just start driving it. And what happens is they put themselves in an unsafe situation and anyone else that's in the car with them and all of the drivers and other cars around them, simply because they didn't take an extra 30 seconds to 1 minute to set up the driver features properly. When you get into a car, okay, it's really important that you make sure that you can see all the mirrors properly, that your seat is positioned properly, that the steering wheel is positioned properly, that you know what all of the gadgets do and all of the buttons do. It's really important. So take a few moments every time you get in the car to make sure that you're setting up yourself as a driver properly alongside all of the driver features that your car offers. And it's literally that simple. In this video, I've gone over 10 common mistakes by new drivers. Whether you are a new driver and you're 16, 17, 18, or 60, or 70, or 80, okay, it's really important that you avoid making these mistakes. And that's basically it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other mistakes that new drivers make are. Let me know what they are in the comment section down below. And above all, please be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.